Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So there are some students who are missing. They are late, I think. What did I ask you to do for spelling test? No spelling test. For presentation?
My favorite building.
Yes, my favorite building. Okay. There are 4 students. Some can start now. Well, wait. Yes, Sutoy. Can you start?
Oh, yes, teacher.
Tell me about your favorite building.
Okay. So, where's the Mona Lisa painting today? Well, it's probably, wait, teacher, stay opening my file. Okay, yeah.
Okay, you
Okay, I'm gonna start. Where is the Mona Lisa painting today? Well, it's proudly owned by the Louvre Museum, which is a treasure trove of arts and history, and the one which holds a special place in my heart is located in Paris, France, and renowned worldwide for its incredible collections of paintings and artwork. The building itself is truly magnificent, especially with its iconic glass pyramid entrance. Once inside, visitors are greeted by an awe-inspiring collection of masterpieces, including the famous painting, the Mona Lisa. Walking through the museum's hall feels like stepping into a world of artistic wonder, and exploring the Louvre is like taking a journey through time because there are so many artworks which are from ancient Egyptians, artifacts to classical sculptures and Renaissance painting. In fact, the museum showcases artwork from various periods and artistic style too. And each piece of art tells a unique stories and makes the museum a truly exceptional place. And the museum is open to the public, and the Louvre Museum offers visitors an enriching cultural experience, allowing them to explore and engage with artwork that spans centuries and contain it. So overall, the Louvre Museum is not just a building. It's a symbol of human creativity and expression. It has the power to transport visitors to different areas and different times and evokes a profound sense of wonders and appreciation for the art, which is why it remains my favorite building.
Okay. The way you present is interesting. The points you have mentioned are also suitable for the topic. Okay, it is a good talk. And the second one, who's that? Ohnmar, are you ready?
Yes, Chair, I'm ready. One of the most interesting buildings in the world is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. It is completed in 2010 and it is the tallest building in the world, standing at a height of 828 meters or 2,716 feet. The building has 163 floors and features a unique shape design that maximizes the amount of natural light entering the building. The Burj Khalifa is also home to the world's highest observation deck on the 148th floor, offering stunning views of the city. The building's construction required innovative engineering solutions, including a specially designed concrete mix and a unique cooling system to combat the extreme temperatures in the desert climate. It is a true engineering marvel and a symbol of human achievement.
Okay. Didn't you put the points like why you are interested in it? Why?
I forgot.
Can you conclude your talk?
I like this building because it is very tall and I like how it is innovative, like techniques that are used to make the building. So that's all.
Okay. You need to remember the points that you have mentioned, right? Without referring to the website. Right? Okay, next. You are finished. Sume.
There are many buildings in the world which can amaze you because of their features. Among them, I would like to talk about Pantheon, the Roman temple. According to research, it is located in Rome, Italy, since 309 AD. This church is really popular due to its spear-shaped tower with a big hole on it, which is known as the eyes of Pantheon. It is built by Agrippa the philosopher between 25 and 27 BC, and in the latest history information, it is shown that this building is rebuilt by Hadrian between 118 and 125 AD. This building is built by Roman to make the god pleased because in the early century they believed that the previous building was seen as show a sign that gods are unhappy. So they built this building for due to their belief. And also it is known as a building where the gods and sovereign live. Overall, it is the most Catholic temple, which Roman believe that this building can make their God happy. And I think this building is really interesting because I have never seen the oldest building like that before.
Catholic. You mean Catholic? Roman Catholic building. Sume, can you hear me?
Yes,
Roman Catholic.
Roman Catholic.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. So, Yizhuang,
Yes. Casa do Pinido, like Politis for Stone House or House of the Rock, is an architectural monument located in northern Portugal, and it received its name because it was built from 4 large boulders that serve as the foundation, walls, and ceiling of the house. And its construction began in 1972 and lasted about 2 years until its completion in 1974. The resistance of this residence was initially used by the owners as a holiday destination, but today Casa do Pinido is a small museum of relics and photographs from the house history. The building is located near a wind farm, although there is no electricity supplying to the house itself. Due to its unusual design and integration into the surrounding nature, the building has become a growing tourist attraction and also the reason for me choosing this as an interesting building.
Okay. Okay. The points that you have mentioned are remarkable and language is quite clear. And next, Priya.
Okay. So, well, I don't really have any special thoughts on the buildings, but there is one which always catch my attention since I was really young. So the
Duchess?
name is called Leaning Tower of Pisa, and it's located in Italy. It's famous for its proportions and hugeness, and it took around 200 years to build, and originally built as a bell tower. And one of the most famous things about it is interdetailed, and the reason behind it was because it had a small 3-meter foundation in soft soil, plus the design wasn't that well designed since from the start of it. And it stopped it the construction stopped it for almost 100 years because of the people of the Pisa were often at war. And well, the construction started on 11 wait, I 1173 is how what we spell. I suddenly forgot
Oh,
as well.
1173, 1,173.
Yeah, 1173 August, and it opened in 1372. Plus
Huh?
is
Sorry, is it for year?
yes.
Oh, so it means 11, you need to divide into 2 parts. 1173.
Yeah, 1173 August, and it opened in 1372. Plus is 850 years old, and its architectural style is called Romance architecture, and I believe that is one of the most famous landmarks to visit in Italy, and is around 57-meter high and made of marble and rock. I was so young when I saw this tower in a storybook, and it caught my attention since the proportion of the tower wasn't as straight as the other towers. And well, I think the tower is unique, and it had a kind of good story since the time that they used to build was really old, and I think is one of the best ancient tower, even though it wasn't designed well.
Even though
Yeah.
it wasn't designed.
Well,
Oh,
design
well, you means well. Okay. It wasn't designed for. Okay. My main focus is language. Whether you construct the sentences properly or not. And of course, the way you present, whether it is suitable for the topic. Yeah, you could present your talk in an interesting way. And the language is okay in general. Yeah. And the next point that I have checked is the vocabulary. What kind of vocabularies are used? So it is a good topic. Persuasion.
Yes, teacher. The interesting meeting. There are many interesting meetings in the world. Today, I will present about one of the interesting meetings. This meeting is called the Great Wars. It is in China. The official land of the Great War
Official.
the official land of the Great War is 21,196 kilometers long, and then it is made up of a series of walls, watchtowers, and fortresses. In total, the war took more than 2,000 years to be and is now Chinese most visited attractions in some place. The wall was constructed of brick, as well as quarried granite and or even marble block were used. Emperor Qin Shi Huang contributions to the design of the walls is of great importance as it ensures peace for the people in the north part of Chinese against the Huns. The established pattern or the things and for the future generations. Historically, the Great War of China produced in people from invasions by Northern. Yes, invasions by Northern nomadic tribe and promoted trade between the two sides. Nowadays, other in military, a military fraction empires paid the Great War of the China's over centuries. Today, it is stretched for thousands of miles along Chinese historic northern borders. This is an Asian building, and then we can explore many things in these buildings. This is a fascinating. That's why I choose these buildings for this topic.
It is fascinating. You mean fascinating?
Yes, fascinating.
Okay. Yeah. Before you present, make sure you have learned some pronunciations of words, new words. Okay. It is the content is suitable. The points you have mentioned are interesting. And if you could put the interesting history, it would be better. You did, but you didn't put the main part of the interesting history. Actually, it has a long history. Okay, next. Synonym. Synonym. Hello? I think your connection is unstable. Synonym, you can turn off the camera for a while. Wait, Synonym, it's not the right time for you present because your connection is very unstable. Kevin, can you try? I can see
Yeah.
Your picture even.
The Eiffel Tower at iconic symbols of
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower, an iconic symbol of Paris, reaching magically over the cityscape, standing tall at 330 meters. This agriculture masterpiece was constructed for the 1889 Exposition Universelle. how to celebrate the 100th anniversary of French Revolution. The towers indicate Latin metal work, meticulously designed by Gustave Eiffel, showcase the marvel of engineering and craftsmanship. A visitor ascend its graceful cup provided with panoramic views of Paris from its observation deck. The Eiffel Tower has witnessed countless historical moments, serving as a beacon of romance, testament to human ingenuity and cherished landmark today. It continues to attract millions of visitors who come to marvel at its continued art and soak it in the identity that surround it.
Is that all, Kevin?
Yes.
Could you please conclude your talk in an interesting way? Why you are interested in that building?
Because the design is very unique and I like style. So since I was young, I like to visit there.
Okay. So whenever you make presentation, you need to prepare for introduction to draw the attention of the audience and body, of course, conclusion, like writing. You shouldn't stop suddenly, right? You need to summarize what you have mentioned in another way, right? So it will be better. Vanessa, are you ready?
Yes. My favorite building is the Eiffel Tower. For 130 years, the Eiffel Tower has been a powerful symbol of the city of Paris. Completed in March 1889, it is one of the most recognizable monuments in the world, and the size, which is also known as an icon lady, received nearly 7 million tourists a year. Most famously, it has became known as a symbol of romance. There are many reasons why the Eiffel Tower has become a romantic destination. For one, the tower's design is elegant and timeless. Just wait. What's wrong with my focus? Sorry, teacher. For one, the tower's design is elegant and timeless, with it is intricate ironwork and graceful, creating a romantic almost feel. Most famously, it had became known as a symbol of romance. People like the Eiffel Tower because it's iconic beauty and historical sign. How to pronounce it? Significance.
Cynic. Cynic. Cynic.
SIGNIFICANCE.
SIGNIFICANCE.
FI
or significant.
Yes, significant.
Elegant. Would you like to conclude your talk? Finished?
Yes, that's all.
Oh. So it would be better if you could conclude in an interesting way. And the points that you have mentioned are really interesting. But before you present, make sure you have checked some new words especially the pronunciation. elegant. How to pronounce?
Elegant.
Elegant. Okay,
Yes.
elegant. Another one is Eiffel Tower. I corrected someone. I think Kevin also presented on that topic. So elegant and Eiffel Tower significant. So make sure you have known the meaning as well as the pronunciation before you present, right? It is
Yes, I
necessary.
already checked, but I
You
forget it.
forgot.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. And that's one.
Yes, an interesting place. There are many interesting buildings and things on our planet. In this kind of meeting, building the Taj Mahal is Eiffel Tower. Since Paris is the place where I want to visit the most, especially France. So I found that building is more interesting than other. If you want to know how to France, it is even one of the most recognizable monuments in the world. The Eiffel Tower was said to be one of the main attractions at the Paris World Fair in 1889. To be honest, I don't have many reasons that why I like it. But like I said, Paris is my favorite place, and it's impressed the entire world by its structure and design.
That's one. Could you please conclude? You have stopped. Certainly. That's one. Any? I want you to conclude your talk in an interesting way. The reason why, something like that. Come on. Hello? Why you have chosen that building? Can you repeat?
I don't have many reasons why I did, but I said Paris is my favorite place.
Is that the main reason?
Yeah.
Oh. Tanayo,
Yes, teacher. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can now.
An interesting building. Taj Mahal is a historical monument. It is located in Agra, India. River Yamuna flows near Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal was built around 7th century. It was built in 1653. It was built by 20,000 artisans and Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan built
Shah Jahan.
Taj Mahal. Shah Jahan built Taj Mahal in the loving memory of his wife, Mumtaz. Taj Mahal is one of the 7 wonders of the world. It looks beautiful on a full moon night. Taj Mahal has 4 minars around it. Each of the minor is 14 meters high. Taj Mahal is a tourist attraction. It is one of the most famous buildings of the world. Therefore, a lot of people visit Taj Mahal from all around the world. It it is very pretty, and many people want to see its beauty.
Is that all?
Yes, teacher.
And the points that you have mentioned are interesting, and that you would be better if you could. It would conclude your talk in an interesting way. All right. So we could start the lesson now. Only one. I let you do homework. Only one. I just want to make sure. Hello. Any other homework?
I don't think so, teacher.
Oh yeah, only this.
Not really.
So let's go to course book. Everybody, open course book. And do we have to start unit 9, page 72? Am I right?
Yes,
And
teacher.
the previous unit all are finished. This one, buildings and structures. And I have already introduced this unit, so I don't need to go detail. And concerning this, and you have already done research concerning the famous buildings, and you have already present on that topic. So I will go directly to listening. So everybody look at this one, reading and speaking. Work with a partner, take turns to ask and answer the questions in the quiz on page 73. Look at this page, everyone. General knowledge quiz. All right. What I want you to do is brainstorming. How much you know about these buildings. I want to test your knowledge. So 1 to 10. 1 to 10, you need to choose. Okay. Please choose the answer. Multiple choice questions, A, B, C. You need to choose. Later, you will know the answer. Do it. It means I make you read. Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes.
Okay, okay. I would like to know.
Yeah.
Finished?
No.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Keep doing. Anjama, are you doing your work?
Yes, sure, I'm doing my work.
All right. Everybody, can I play now? Can I play the script? So listen, you, for the first time, you need to choose the answer.
Track 19. 1.
Wait.
In which ancient ruined city are you standing? If you
Wait. Listen to my instruction first. You can check your answer. You can check your answer with the script. Okay? That is the first one. Just check the answer. Whether your guess is correct or not.
Andes Mountains.
Can you hear? I would like to make sure.
Yeah.
Yes,
we can-
yes, teacher, I can.
Is it loud volume? Okay.
Okay, I guess.
Machu Picchu in Peru. Machu Picchu was built by the Incas. It's high and
Is it okay? Come on.
Chair, can you a little bit make the volume louder?
Louder.
the Andes Mountains at 2,000.
How about now? Is it loud enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, this is the highest volume on my side. I don't know why. It is the highest one. Can you hear? By the way.
Yes, Chair.
130 meters above.
Okay.
Track 19.
1. In which ancient ruined city are you standing if you can see the Andes Mountains?
You're standing in Machu Picchu in Peru. Machu Picchu was built by the Incas. It's high in the Andes Mountains at 2,430 meters above sea level.
2. From which building can you see the Eiffel Tower?
The Eiffel Tower is in Paris. You can see it from the Louvre Museum. It was designed by Gustave Eiffel. Until 1930, it was the tallest building in the world.
3. For whom was the Taj Mahal built?
It was built in memory of the third wife of Shah Jahan. He was the emperor at that time. He was so sad when his wife died that he built the Taj Mahal in her memory.
4. In which country is the ancient city of Petra?
It's in Jordan. It's famous for its buildings which are half cut out of rock and half built. Another name for Petra is the Rose City because of the color of the rock.
5. In which city is Al-Masjid Al-Haram, the biggest mosque in the world?
It's in Mecca, in Saudi Arabia. 4 million people go there every year on their pilgrimage to Mecca. It's the largest mosque in the world, but soon it will be even bigger.
6. For which event was the Beijing National Stadium built?
It was built for the 2008 Olympic Games and the Paralympics which followed. The stadium has been called the Bird's Nest Stadium because people think it looks like a bird's nest. The stadium was built to hold 90,000 spectators at the Beijing Olympics.
7. From which building can you watch the sun set twice in less than a minute?
You can see the sun set twice from the Burj Khalifa building in Dubai. You need to travel in the glass lift so that you see the sun set when you are at the bottom and again when you are at the top. There are 124 floors in the building.
8. On which building does the sun cast a shadow like a snake at the spring equinox?
The sun casts a shadow in the shape of a snake at the pyramid of El Castillo during the spring equinox in Chichen Itza in Mexico. There is a stone snake's head at the bottom of the pyramid, and the shadow looks like the snake's body. Thousands of people go there every year in spring to see this happen.
9. On which building is there a roof designed to look like the sails on a ship?
The Sydney Opera House in Sydney, Australia, has a roof which is designed to look like the sails on a ship. The Opera House is in Sydney Harbour, close to Sydney Harbour Bridge. The building is not just for opera. You can go to concerts there too.
10. To which city do you go if you want to see the Alhambra Palace?
You go to Granada in the south of Spain. The name Alhambra comes from Arabic. It has beautiful gardens with fountains and pools of water.
Track 19.
1.
Okay. This time, I want to check the answer. Number 1, Sweetun, what did you hear? Hmm? Can you read?
Machu The answer? Do I have to read that?
Yeah. Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu in Peru.
Wait. I will stop computer. Okay, try.
Machu Picchu in Peru.
It's the voice is low. Machu Picchu in Peru. Yeah, that is number one answer. And number two, Delita.
Oh, yes. Do I need to read the question?
No, not all. Just
Oh.
only the answer.
Oh, okay. Number C, the Louvre Museum in Paris.
Yes, correct. And next, number three, Idra.
Number B. Forced Jahan to celebrate his wedding.
Yes, Shah Jahan in memory of his third wife. It is number A, Idra. In memory of his third wife. At the time, his third wife passed away. He was so sad. That is why he built that building. So it must be in memory of his third wife. Test in number four answer.
Jordan.
Yes, the answer is B, Jordan. Kelvin, how about number five?
Mecca.
Mecca, yes. Mecca, the Islamic people go to Mecca. They like our we go to Buddha, like that. We go to Mecca. Priya, how about number five? Number six.
It's for the 2008 Olympic Games.
Correct. C, right? And
Yes.
next, number seven. Ông Trân Bài. Ông Trân Bài.
Wait. Seven. The Burj Khalifa building in Dubai.
Correct. B. And next one, Sinai number 8.
The Pyramid of El Castillo at Chichen Itza in Mexico.
Yeah, correct, in Mexico. So it is B. Okay, this time Sumi, number 9.
The Sydney Opera House in Sydney, Australia.
Yes, correct. And next, number 10, Tasua.
Number 8.
Read. To be familiar with the names. Granada.
Granada in the south of Spain.
Yes, correct. Okay, everybody. For the second time, in your notebook, for each building, you need to write the specific information. The specific information means like, the speaker mentioned some points. For each building, 1 or 2 or 3, it depends. So at least 2, you must be able to tell me 2 or 3 points. Key points, only the key points. So in your notebook, write down the key points. One by one, I will pause and I will ask you what you heard. Do you know what to do? Did you notice the speaker mentioned some interesting points? For the first time, I didn't let you do it, but this is the second time. You need to write down the key points, what you heard. Okay, ready again.
Which ancient ruined city are you standing if you can see the Andes Mountains?
You're standing in Machu Picchu in Peru. Machu Picchu was built by the Incas. It's high in the Andes Mountains at 2,430 meters above sea level.
Okay. Suidong, in this building, what did you hear about that concerning that building? What did you hear?
It's higher than 2,400 than zero.
2,430 above sea level. It is correct. Anything else?
I only get that.
Who wants to put another point? What else did you hear concerning Machu Picchu?
It was built by Incas.
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 Incas. INCUS. Yeah, it was built by Incas. Incas is a tribe. Yeah, it was built by Incas. It is the tribe name. Okay, let's go to the second building.
2. From which building can you see the Eiffel Tower?
The Eiffel Tower is in Paris. You can see it from the Louvre Museum. It was designed by Gustave Eiffel. Until 1930, it was the tallest building in the world.
3.
Number 2, about Eiffel Tower. What did you hear?
It was designed by Louis Eiffel.
Gustave Eiffel, the name of the person.
Gustave Eiffel. It was the tallest building until the 1930s.
Yeah, correct. Until 1930, it was regarded as the tallest building. Okay, let's go to third one.
For whom was the Taj Mahal built?
It was built in memory of the third wife of Shah Jahan. He was the emperor at that time. He was so sad when his wife died that he built the Taj Mahal in her memory.
Idara, what did you hear?
His third wife died, so he built it.
And at the time, Shah Jahan was an emperor. Yeah, emperor means a king. At that time, he was a king. So he was so sad, right? And he built it for his wife, third wife. Okay.
4. In which country is the ancient city of Petra?
It's in Jordan. It's famous for its buildings, which are half cut out of rock and half built. Another name for Petra is the Rose City because of the color of the rock.
5. In
This time. Yeah, Priya, can you say for number 4?
I only caught one information is that it's called Rose City because of the color of the rock.
Yeah, because of the color of the rock, it is called Rose City. Anything else?
There was another information, but I couldn't write it all.
So you can't memorize.
Yeah.
Who wants to complete another information?
It is half cut out, look and half built.
Sumi, can you say louder?
It is half cut out, look and half building.
Half cut, CUVAD, half cut out of rock, and the other part is building. Yes. Because of the color of the rock, it is called Rose City. Okay, next, number 5.
which city is Al-Masjid Al-Haram, the biggest mosque in the world?
It's in Mecca, in Saudi Arabia. 4 million people go there every year on their pilgrimage to Mecca. It's the largest mosque in the world, but soon it will be even bigger.
Chambai, can you tell me about
4 million people go there
for what?
for praying.
Pray. Another word for pray. Yeah.
Teacher, I didn't hear it.
Who knows? It starts with P. Like Buddhists, they go to Buddhists go to Bodh Gaya for pilgrimage. Here it is also used the word on pilgrimage. Did you hear that?
Al-Masjid Al-Haram, the biggest mosque in the world.
It's in Mecca, in Saudi Arabia. 4 million people go there every year on their pilgrimage to
On their pilgrimage. Pilgrimage. What does it mean? Pilgrimage. They go there for prayer. Chambai has already mentioned, right? Chambai didn't remember the word, so he changed the word. That is correct. But the speaker used pilgrimage. On their pilgrimage. So for prayer. For religious purpose.
Mecca. It's the largest mosque in the world, but soon it will be even bigger.
And what else did you hear? Chambai? Only that? Hey, I have repeated more than 2 times. You should know more. Anything else? Who wants to complete? More points? What else did you hear?
It is
It will be even bigger.
Yeah. It is now even bigger. And what else? Which country?
It is in the south of India.
No. No, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. You know, Saudi. You know, have you ever had that country? Saudi Arabia, a rich country. But that country is rich. Saudi Arabia. And how many people go there on their pilgrimage?
4 million.
4 million. Yes. Okay, let's go to number 6.
Six. For which event was the Beijing National Stadium built?
It was built for the 2008 Olympic Games and the Paralympics which followed. The stadium has been called the Bird's Nest Stadium because people think it looks like a bird's nest. The stadium was built to hold 90,000 spectators at the Beijing Olympics.
Kevin.
90,000 visitor watch.
What else?
I just got that one.
How about the others? Who wants to put more points about that stadium?
It looks like a bird nest.
It looks like a bird's nest. BIRD. It looks like a bird nest. And another one is it can hold 90,000 spectators. Correct?
Seven. From which building can you watch the sun set twice in less than a minute?
You can see the sun set twice from the Burj Khalifa building in Dubai. You need to travel in the glass lift so that you see the sun set when you are at the bottom and again when you are at the top. There are 124 floors in the building.
8. On which building does
Who's not finished yet? Let's go on. Concerning this building, what can you say? Hmm? I can't hear you clearly. I think your voice or the connection, I don't know exactly. That's not say louder. I can't hear. Touch busy. Number 7. Can you tell me?
You can see the sensors that I hear that glass list.
Glass lift.
Yes.
LIFT.
Yeah.
You know lift? Glass lift.
Uh,
Yeah. In the glass lift from 2 times, right? From the bottom to the top. So,
Top.
yeah. You can use the glass lift. We have glass bridge. Times Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's continue. Where were we? Number 8, right?
No, number 8. Number 6.
Huh? We have
Recording in progress.
We have finished. Yeah, can you say again?
Yes, we are in A, number 8.
Yeah, number 8. Okay, wait.
Sun set when you are at the bottom and again when you are at the top. There are 124 floors in the building.
Oh, another point. How many floors did you hear?
132.
And 24.
1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. 124 floors. 124 floors. Okay, let's continue next.
8. On which building does the sun cast a shadow like a snake at the spring equinox?
The sun casts a shadow in the shape of a snake at the pyramid of El Castillo during the spring equinox in Chichen Itza in Mexico. There is a stone snake's head at the bottom of the pyramid, and the shadow looks like the snake's body. Thousands of people go there every year in spring to see this happen.
9. On which building is there a roof designed to look like the sails on a ship?
The Syd
Okay. Delita, can you tell me about the building in number 8?
Yes, its stone snake has bottom of pyramids and shadow look like snakes, and also thousands of people go there to watch this happening.
Sydney Opera House in Sydney, Australia, has a roof which is designed to look like the sails on a ship. The Opera House is in Sydney Harbour, close to Sydney Harbour Bridge. The building is not just for opera. You can go to concerts there too.
10. To which city do you go if you want?
Kevin, what did you hear?
I cannot really. I couldn't catch.
That's the one. What did you hear? That's the one. Hello. Hello, is it loud enough on your side? I'm quite confused.
The Sydney Opera House in Sydney, Australia, has a roof which is designed to look like the sails on a ship. The Opera House is in Sydney Harbour, close to Sydney Harbour Bridge. The building is not just for opera. You can go to concerts there too.
Okay, that's the one. What did you hear?
You can go to a concert.
Who wants to put more points?
It's not only opera.
It's not only opera. What can you do there?
You can go concert.
Yeah, you can watch the concert. And what else? What else did you learn about Sydney Opera House? Hello? What else did you hear? It is close to Sydney Bridge. It's designed like the sail on a ship. Okay, next one.
Harbour Bridge. The building is not just for opera. You can go to concerts there too.
10. To which city do you go if you want to see the Alhambra Palace?
You go to Granada in the south of Spain. The name Alhambra comes from Arabic. It has beautiful gardens with fountains and pools of water.
Chamai, what did you hear?
Alhambra is the Arabic word.
Is that all?
No.
Priya, what else did you hear? Priya, Sume.
There is a place with beautiful fountains and fountains and plants.
Huh? Say louder. It has beautiful fountain. You know fountain?
Fountains and plants. Beautiful fountains and flowers.
To which city do you go if you want to see the Alhambra Palace?
You go to Granada in the south of Spain. The name Alhambra comes from Arabic. It has beautiful gardens with fountains and pools of water.
Say. Kevin, what did you hear?
Arab is from Great War. I mean, beautiful garden with fountains and filled with flowers.
Quite close. It says like the name comes from Arabic, not Greek. Arabic, Arabic. It is a language, a kind of language. These days it's not popular. Arabic language. And then it has a garden with a beautiful fountains and pools. All right. It is something concerned with note taking. You have to take notes while listening. Okay, now I will go to this. Okay, everybody, look at this general quiz again. The questions. What do you notice? In which ancient ruined city? From which building? For whom? So blah blah blah. All the questions. What do you notice?
They start with WH.
In which, from which.
No, I mean, what do you notice? Jamai, what did you say?
They start with WH questions.
They all are questions, right? These quiz. But the questions start with what?
Preposition.
Preposition. Yes, correct. So everybody, let's see. In, from, for, in, blah, 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 right? Later you have to read. So all the questions start with preposition. I want to teach. So which preposition we are supposed to use, depending on the words. For example, number one, city. We say in Yangon, in Mandalay, we say that way, right? So for the city, we use in. Actually, the question should be like, which Asian ruined city are you standing in if you can see the Andes Mountains? It is also okay. But you put preposition at the front to make it more interesting. In which Asian ruined city? Everybody, ancient ruined city. In Myanmar, we have ancient ruined city like Miao, Bagan. All right, we say ancient ruined city. Ancient ruined city. Because of city, we use in. Okay, number two. From which building? Because we can see. The verb starts see. So we use from which building. And number three, object. So we use for whom. For whom. And number four, for the country in Myanmar, in Singapore, in Thailand, we say that way. So we use in which country. In which country. And number five, in Yangon, in Mandalay, in which city? In which city? And number five, for the event, we say for which event? For which event? And number seven, the building you can watch. From which building? From which building? And number eight, on which building? The sun casts a shadow. on which building because of the building. 9, the same on which building. 10, to the cities because of gold. So we say to which city? Got it? So let's go to the previous page. Page 72. Everybody go to page 72. Use of English. Question beginning with preposition. Kevin, read. It is sometimes clearer. Kevin. Kevin, can
Yes.
you? Yes, say.
Clearer to, it's sometimes clearer to put preposition at the beginning of a question.
For example,
In which country is the Asian city of Petra?
Petra.
Petra sounds better than which country is the Asian city
Or Petra in. So both are grammatically correct, but it sounds better. In which country? In which country? This way is better. That is why you need to put a preposition at the front. Okay, Kevin, another example.
From which buildings can you watch the sunset twice in less than a minute? Sound better than which building can you watch sunset twice in less than a minute from?
That way. So everybody, why do we need to put preposition at the beginning of the question? Because it is clearer. It is clearer. All right. You know the rules now. So now I will go to number 5. Everybody here, rewrite the following questions, put in the preposition first, then ask and answer them with a partner. Okay, I will let you make questions starting with prepositions. Yeah, it is quite easy. You are given at the back, so you need to put it at the front. At the same time, I will ask you the answer. So I will give you about a minute. You can find the answer to it.
Okay, what are we doing right now? I left because the connection.
Yeah. Look at my share screen. I let you do number 5. You need to read the expression carefully. You need to put the preposition to the beginning. At the same time, you can Google it, find the information for the answer. 1 to 5. Can you do?
Yes.
Attention.
How about the others? Hello.
Yes.
Can I check?
I'm almost finished, teacher.
Yeah.
When you are finished, let me know. Okay, I think it is enough. Okay, that's one. Number one question, can you make this? That's one.
Yes. Sí. Right.
Only answer. Answer.
New York City.
No. I'm focusing on the question first. How will you change? In which city? Can you read out? That's one. The first instruction is to put the proposition first. So I'm checking that. The second task is yes, correct. Your answer is correct. You need to give the answer. So I want two. The first one, you need to make question beginning with proposition. Can you read out?
In which city is the Empire State Building?
That is correct. In which city is the Empire State Building? The second one. Answer. In which city? In which city? You have already mentioned the city is New York, right? Yes. The answer is New York. Everybody, can you hear?
Yes,
Number
Chair.
2, Kevin. Answer, please.
From which, just the answer.
No. The first one, the question first.
From which country did Marco Polo set sail from on his travel to Asia? Sorry.
Wait,
From which country
wait,
did
wait.
Marco Polo set sail on his travel to Asia?
Yeah. From will be put at the front. So no need to put from again, right? Like, from which country did Marco Polo set sail on his travels to Asia? Is that correct?
Yes.
What is the answer? Which country?
Republic of Venice.
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 Yeah, Republic of Venice.
Venice.
Republic of Venice. Okay, next, number 3. Vanessa.
Number 3 is in which Spanish island is Mount?
Wait, Vanessa. At the end, it says on, on. On. So,
Firm.
no, you cannot change. The preposition is already mentioned at the back. Look at the end, it says on. So how will you make question?
On which?
Yes.
On which Spanish island is Mount West?
Teddy.
Cardinal.
What is the answer? On which Spanish island is Mar Teddy on? Sorry, on is finished. On which Spanish island is Mar Teddy? What is the answer?
Tenierife.
Yes, Tenerife. Okay, this time, Sinai. How about number 4?
To which country did the Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama sail in 1498?
You put 2 at the front, so to which country did the Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama sail in 1498? What is the answer? To which country?
India.
Yeah, to India, correct. To India. Okay, next one. The last one, Chambai.
To who did the French give the Statue of Liberty in 1886?
Wait, Chambai, to who or to whom?
To who?
No, to whom. WHOM. As that is who, you need to change a little bit. To whom? WHOM. Whom? Did the French give the Statue of Liberty in 1886? What is the answer?
America. To America.
Yeah, to America. The answer is correct. To America. Okay, everybody, we have finished general knowledge quiz listening lesson. Any question?
No, teacher.
No.
So I will, wait. I will give you homework. I will do reading and writing part next day. And everybody go to workbook. Workbook. And number page 52. One and two. Page 52, 1 and 2, write the name of, and 2 is choose a preposition from the box to complete each question. Do you see that? Yeah, that is homework. And number 3, wait. Find the answer to the questions in exercise 2. Write them here. Okay, that is for knowledge, so it is useful. Page 53, number 3 also, you can Google it. And next, find the names of 3 more countries and 2 more cities in the sports group. No need, no need. Number 4, don't do. Number 4, don't do. Number 5, choose the correct answer to each question in the quiz. Okay, number 5 is also useful, so please do it. So page 52 and 53 homework. Except number 4. If you want to do 4, do it. But it's not necessary. Just for fun. Okay.
Teacher, page 52 and 53, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Only number 4 is not included. But if you want to do 2. Okay. So I will stop here. Bye-bye. See you.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Thank you, teacher. Have a
Thank you,
nice
teacher.
day.
Bye.